Hi. Hello, everyone. We are back for another video. Woo, how y'all doing? It is Wednesday. It is hump day, guys. It is hump day. How are you? I see you guys are still coming in. We're going to give everybody a chance to come in. I kind of sent out my notification kind of late or whatever, but it's all good. We still up in the house. We still here. I'm going to give them just a couple minutes to come in. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday so far. I had a pretty good day at work. Got off from work, brought it on home. Honey got me something to eat, did all the stuff I need to do before getting on live. And it was a pretty good day. Yes. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out Car Chronicles this morning. Pretty good video. Of course, per usual, I ate the food, which I always do. So I hope you guys checked out that video and had a chance to hit the like button on that as well. Okay. Yes. So thank you guys for coming back and joining. We have some great topics for you guys tonight. Please hit the like button as you come in, and also make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell so you'll know when we are doing new videos. Okay. Yes. All right, so let me go ahead and do my disclaimer, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, okay, and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, that's our banner. All right, let's get that one down. All right, so for those of you that want to support the channel, there is my Cash App for those of you that want to support the channel, okay? I appreciate that as well. All right, well, let's get on into the show. Let's move my banners out of the way, honey, so y'all can see me good up here. All right, let's get into the show. All right, so we have a few topics we're going to run through first. All right. Oh, I'm just seeing that. Oh, for those of you who are Kiki Sheard fans, oh my God, so cute. She's sharing pictures of her baby. Y'all know she had her baby, Karen Clark Sheard's daughter, Kiki Sheard. I am a huge fan of all the Clark sisters, as well as Kiki. Y'all know she and her husband had their baby. I'll go ahead and share since it just came across my timeline. Kiki Sheard is sharing baby pictures. She just had her baby. Let's share those right quick before we get started. Her little girl. Her name is Chloe. Yay, I love Kiki Sheard. I do. Yes, look at the baby. Ooh, child. Lord, my ovaries is doing cartwheels, Lord. So cute. Look at that face. Lord. Look at that face. That is her new baby. Aw, ain't that so cute? That's her and her husband. Yes, that's her and her husband Jordan. She had her baby girl, Chloe. Oh, is the baby trying to smile? Look at that. Yes, honey. She gonna have some look at them long legs. She gonna be tall. Yes, honey. Ain't that cute? I love me some Kiki Sheard, honey. Yeah, shout out to Kiki, baby. Shout out to Kiki. Beautiful baby. Beautiful, beautiful baby. All right, so let's get into our show. We got some great topics that we're going to share with you guys tonight. Ooh, it's so much going on, Lord. It is so much going on in these YouTube streets, Jesus. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Golly. All right, so I'm gonna check it out because I went through today and pulled a lot of topics, but we're gonna try to breeze on through them, honey. All right, so first topic is Bambi and Mama D, honey. They are going back and forth about this whole Scrappy and Erica being back together. And Mama D decided to come for Bambi. Y'all know, per usual, that's how they do, child. Mama D came for Bambi. Bambi is speaking up. Bambi is saying that the recent vacation that Scrappy and Erica Dixon went on, she was saying that Scrappy asked her to go first, but she turned him down politely. And it was no surprise to her that she looked up and saw Erica Dixon was going. So she was like, ain't nothing special that Erica was going when he asked me to go first. I was just like, Lord, Scrappy, is you out here tag teaming the baby mamas like this, sir? And that's what it's giving. That is what it's giving, child. All right, let's go ahead and play this BS with them fighting over. Why are they fighting over Scrappy? Let's stop there. Why are they fighting over Scrappy? Like, who is he and when did he become so important? I'm trying to figure that out.
It was Erica's birthday in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Why was this girl with hoofs say she was invited? And, oh, I just didn't want to go. I turned him down because, girl, I don't know about thing about you. First of all, for the record, it was Erica's birthday getaway. Why would they invite you? So you weren't invited. Everybody, you got to think. She's saying that she was invited to Erica's birthday getaway. Think about it. Everything she does, she's a lie. She don't even know the truth. If it slapped her in the face, and the more she lie, the more big her gums get. The bigger her gums, the teeth gonna fall out. They don't swell so big. I'm serious, y'all. One thing about it. See, let me tell you something about God. He up high, he look down low. Don't you know? Girls, you gotta stop. Stop lying to these people. When they find out about your lies, they're gonna be actually mad because some people actually like her. It was Erica's birthday in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Why was this girl with hoofs say she was invited?
I had to play that again. Girl with hoofs? You talking about Bambi? That shit is so stupid. Girl, not Hawaii. This girl in Hawaii. This girl with hoofs. Mama D is so damn messy, y'all. She is calling, talking about Bambi and her hoofs. Lord, thank you so much, Charlene Matthews. She said, Cameron, you look good. Thank you, girl. We're trying to keep it together over here, honey. You know, I got to keep the haters hating, I guess. I mean, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. It's a job. Somebody got to do it. So it might as well be me, right? Nah, but yeah, for real. But anyway, thank you, girl. All right. Let's people pointing. All right, so this is what Bambi had to say.
Happened recently between your ex and his ex. Well, whether or not they're still exes, did that make you feel a way?
No, it didn't. And one reason is because he wanted me and the children to go on vacation with him. Oh, that was sweet. Yeah, I was you like, said hell no. I didn't say hell no, but I respectfully kind of eased my way out of the conversation. And then, that's just typical, him, what he does. Can't get what he want over here, he gonna go over there. So,
wow.
I thought when you said you got invited, I thought he was trying to do co-parenting with all of you guys. Like everybody go together. Shamia. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking this is like a Will Jada type of, entanglement. Honey, that would never happen. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. There I go playing green. There you go.
Lots of people pointing to a vacation that happened.
Child, y'all is doing a lot fighting over Scrappy, honey. Mama D is like, yeah, Bambi's lying that was supposed to be a birthday trip for Erica Dixon. So since when was he supposed to be inviting you? Why do Mama D think she knows every aspect of Scrappy's life? Like, why does she think she know everything that go on with Scrappy, what he's doing with all his women? Like, Mama D, you don't know. Your son out here is a whole creep. Your son is out here running back and forth between women, child, and he learned that behavior from your ass, cause he grew up in an prostitution house with a P. Shit is just toxic, Lord. I wish they really move on. Bambi is saying she moved on, but I keep saying, baby, if you don't care about something, you don't respond. Why are you doing interviews still talking about Scrappy and Erica? Child, let them be. Let toxic people be, honey. I would not be talking about it at all. At all. Let them live, child. Let them live, Lord. Lord, she said Bambi with her hoofs, Lord. I said, not hoofs. Ooh, child. All right, so let's move on because we have more. I love that about Kiki. Okay. All right, so let's get on. Because I got more. Okay. All right, so this woman, guys, I want to talk about this topic. For those of you that are into getting surgeries like BBLs and things like that to enhance your body, it's nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do. It's your body, but you have to be careful. Make sure you do your homework whenever you choose a doctor to do these things, because sometimes you can get in situations that you can't get out of and you get shabby work done. This particular woman went to Mexico, Tijuana to be exact, to get some surgery done, okay? And she went over there because she had like a weight loss surgery prior. And with weight loss surgery, when you drop a lot of weight and you drop it real fast, your skin start to hang. So she wanted to go and get that extra skin taken up. And she also wanted to get like a breast lift because her breast was starting to sag. She gets over there to Tijuana to get this surgery done. Of course, they put her under. All right. They gave this woman a BBL, guys, and they gave her breast implants. Now, how the hell you take this extra skin off me and give me a breast lift in terms of giving her breast implants, which is something she did not ask for, and giving her a BBL. And this is an elderly type woman. Okay, this is like somebody grandma. They done gave this old white lady a BBL, guys, and breast implants, and she did not ask for that. Let's go ahead and play what they had to say, because baby, I was like, I would be mad as hell.
Daughter says after shouting for talked to said she went to Mexico in late October to get a tummy tuck in to get her arms, thighs, and breasts lifted after losing a lot of weight. She says she woke up and discovered she'd undergone the wrong procedures and claims she was forced to pay more and sign off on surgeries she never wanted. We want to warn you, some of what you're about to see may be hard to watch. Don't do it. Kimberly McCormick gets emotional when recounting her surgery in Tijuana. The care was horrible, and I've been disfigured, and now it's going to have to go under more surgery. She went to the same facility for a successful weight loss surgery 6 years ago. This time she went back for a breast lift and to remove loose skin on her arms, thighs, and stomach. But things didn't go as planned. But when I woke up, my chest was really sore, and I went, and I just started bawling. After realizing she'd been given unwanted implants, Kimberly alerted a medical coordinator who suggested that she ask the doctor for them. And she said, well, yeah, you told him you wanted a full C. I said, no, I would never say that. Not ever. She says she also had an unwanted Brazilian butt lift and was having trouble breathing and developed a severe infection. And I said, what happened to my mother? Her daughter says after shouting for answers, she was physically pushed out by armed security. But inside, I'm thinking my mom's up there, and I can't leave her. I was just afraid I was going to die right there. And she wouldn't have known. Later, they claimed they were strong-armed into paying $2,500 more than the prepaid price due to what staff said was a longer stay. She says, well, you don't have to pay, but we can have you put in prison. I can't go to prison with 500 stitches. The two say they were forced to pack quickly into a van and were driven across the border and dropped off, where Kimberly says she went to a San Diego ER for antibiotics. I think I'm lucky that I'm here. I'm lucky that the damage isn't any worse, although I am looking at another surgery now because the implants that they put in are so big. I don't have enough skin to enclose them, so they're not healing. Public health experts say the best advice is to get information on the quality of care, practitioner training, and regulatory structures beforehand.
So are you going to get what you think you're going to get, or are you going to get something else? Or is it not going to be as good as you hoped?
Cat, come here, baby. Kimberly says her pets are keeping her calm for now. Her advice is to stick closer to home. I don't care how enticing they make the offer. Don't do it. We talked to the FBI. They said that in this situation, they would ask people to contact their bank first to find out what, if any, recourse they may have. Also, people can file a complaint with the FBI at www.ic3.gov. In order to leave the hospital, Kimberly says she was forced to sign paperwork that suggested she authorized the unwanted surgeries. Her daughter, Misty, says she has reached out to the FBI to file a report. Reporting in the newsroom, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.
Y'all, please stay out of Mexico getting surgeries or anywhere else. Them people cannot speak damn English. She done probably went over there and said I want to get this skin lifted. That's going to be a C. Bra there. That's gonna be a C. They done did all the opposite shit she done asked for. Now, Granny ass is laying up there looking like Nicki Minaj now, and I don't like it. Nah, I don't like it. Grandma woke up like, what the hell? Where I get hips and ass from? Lord, Granny is twerking at home, Lord, and she didn't ask to. Granny did not ask to be twerking at home. Nah. Granny is home doing music videos, y'all, and Granny didn't ask to be. She did not ask to have this life, okay? Granny did not ask to have this life, Lord, okay? Granny, I'm sorry. I don't even want to laugh at the lady. But y'all, what the hell is going on? Like, sir, ma'am, you didn't have nobody over here in the States that could have did that, that could have spoke English. Child. Granny is over there. I saw somebody put it and say city girl. I thought about the same thing, y'all. Granny is a bad bitch in the club out here, Lord. Lord. Somebody grandma is a bad bitch in the club out here. I ain't gonna say who, but y'all already know who. All right, that's all I'm saying. Granny is a whole bad bitch out here in the club. Child, you done got your breast out here lifted and your cheeks is lifted, Lord. Okay? Yes, they are. They are totally lifted out here, Lord. Y'all know church song said love lifted me, child. They didn't say the BBL lifted me, child. Lord have mercy. Woo. Prayers to you, ma'am, honey. Now you got to go up in there and get the, I don't know how they're going to fix that Brazilian butt lift. I don't know how they're going to fix that. Can they fix that? I don't know. You be like, I want the lift out of the butt, out of the Brazilian. Take some of this Brazilian out of the cheeks. Is that how you tell them when you go in there? Say, yes, doc, I need you to take some of the Brazilian out of my cheeks because they're a little bit too much. Okay. Ooh, Lord, honey. Granny. I'm sad for her. I really am, Lord. Let's move on, though. All right, so you guys know that there are allegations of Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. All right. Of course, we kind of talked about it in our pop-in where Will Smith's friend of 40 years named Bilal, okay, has come out to say that Will Smith was seen child in a very compromising position out here with Dwayne Martin, okay? For those of you that have not heard it, I'm going to play it again, and then I'm going to play for you guys what Jada Pinkett had to say, because she has since responded, and she says that she and Will are gearing up to press charges. They are suing, so we don't know yet if Tasha K's name is going to be mentioned in said lawsuit, but I do feel like they are going to sue this friend. He was trying to say that they were duped out of money from Will and Jada, which is why he turned on them. But I'm going to go ahead and play what he had to say.
The hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with. During the latter years of our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman. You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick? Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission. And who needs enemies when they got friends like you? Well, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation. Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. Your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So you like you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I love that. You up. This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say no. They probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're going to pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on. Who'd you walk in on? Him and Dwayne Martin. Okay. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, if you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room.
I still gonna listen.
I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will. Let me process that for a second. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing her. Murder. It was murder in there.
Jesus. Lord. What y'all think about that? All right, so that interview is actually going to air tonight in its entirety. For those of you that want to see it, it will be on Tasha K's platform. Shout out to her. Again, shout out to Tasha K. I want to give her a shout out and props because, baby, you are getting all the great interviews. Like, shit. All right, so, oh, Lord. That's... I'm still processing that, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going ahead and now play for you. Of course, Jada Pinkett is still going around promoting her book, guys. The one that's not the worst seller. That's on the worst sellers list, okay? Because it's not doing well at all. Her tell-all book. She is promoting her book, and she stopped by the Breakfast Club to do an interview with that, and they asked her what she thought about the mess that's being said about Will, the allegations from their friend Bilal, their ex-friend now Bilal, and she spoke on that. Okay.
Chapter. All right. You shoot down every rumor there's ever been about y'all. That y'all are swingers, that y'all were both gay and playing each other's beds, that y'all were sleeping with whomever you choose.
Yeah.
How does it feel in 2023 to still have those same rumors out about people you love, like Will and Dwayne?
I know.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a money shakedown that didn't work. We're going to take legal action. Because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that. But yeah,
Say, leave it alone. Don't go no further.
Yeah. No. Nobody said anything. It's, so for me, unfortunately, it's part of it. You know what I mean? It's not true. We gonna take care of it. And that's that.
So there was a money shakedown prior?
Oh, yeah. It was a money shakedown.
He tried to extort you before? Like...
Well, it's based around this person's idea that they in some way were doing business around Will's book and that they spent money or what have you and that they needed to be compensated. So he already tried to do this money shakedown. Will was willing to give him a certain amount or what have you, and he didn't take it. So this whole situation is based on that.
Give him a certain amount. Why though?
Because of some business that they had. And I don't know the complete details about it, but that's about to come out because, like I told you, about to take legal action.
Word. You should.
Yeah, no, we are. For sure.
I was asking how's Will dealing with it, because he's always released a statement.
Will, here's one good thing about Will. Will's always going to find the funny.
I figured that.
Yeah, he's always going to find the funny. You know what I'm saying? And so
y'all laughed at the murder, kill.
Yeah. You have to because it's absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And so all you have is you just got to laugh about it, And it's unfortunate because...
Did he ask you, do I look like I give off bottom energy?
He was like, do you believe this shit? But we just laughed about
it. Jada, stop it. These rumors have been going on for quite some time. I'm going to say allegedly. Do I believe it? I believe there may be some truth to it. I mean, I kind of do. I'm sorry. We've been hearing this for quite some time. This is not the first time people have heard about Will being that way. Shit. Oh, we're going to really skip over the fact that this is something that we've heard for quite some time now. Now, she was leaving out of the Breakfast Club from her interview. TMZ caught up with her. Let's go ahead and play that.
There's so many rumors. Anything you want to say, we suing. I know that's right. Thank you, Miss Keke. Say some of the allegations. There's so many rumors. Anything you want to say, we suing. I know that's right. Thank you, Miss Keke.
Now, their friend Bilal was saying that, ex-friend, I gotta say ex-friend. Their ex-friend Bilal was saying that he was getting ready to put out a book. Jada hurried up and put her book out, and to try to slight him. So he says that, of course, her book didn't do anything. He caught that shade when he said it. He said, of course, Jada's book didn't do anything, and now he's getting ready to release his. He's actually been outside the country because he didn't know if somebody was going to be trying to come after his ass with him putting all this information out. But he knows a lot of stuff about Will and them. So I think that Will and them is doing this lawsuit as a means to try to make him be quiet from things that he knows. Okay. Some of the stuff does not sound reputable and some stuff does to me. I'm kind of giving it, I'm going to say like 89% truth. And then the rest of it is kind of like, I don't know. I need some proof on it. That's what it's giving me. That is what it's giving me. Somebody says, I have her book. What do you think about the book, Purple Unicorn? Purple Unicorn says she has Jada's book. What do you think about the book? Is it telling? Is she giving a lot of information? Because I know they were saying she didn't sell that many on Amazon. And it was saying that it did not sell well, just period across the board. The numbers did not look good on that. So maybe you were one of the 3 books, baby, that purchased from her. That's a little shade. I'm sorry. But let's keep it moving, honey. I'm sorry. Let's keep it moving, honey. I said, Lord. All right, so Blueface's mom, child. We got so many topics, Jesus. Blueface's mama did a interview, child. Sat down with one of the messiest people I know. She says that she claims that she turned down advances and or dates from rapper 50 Cent, Shaquille O'Neal, Ice Cube, Usher, and Snoop Dogg back in the day. Now, we know Snoop Dogg been married to his wife for a very long time, okay? Yeah, let me go ahead and let y'all hear it. This is what Blueface's mom, Karlissa, is saying. She turned down 50 Cent, Shaq, Ice Cube, Usher, and Snoop Dogg. We know Snoop Dogg been with his wife. Well, we know he been creepy too. But whatever, let's go ahead and play it. She sat down with Jason Lee for an interview, and she's doing a tell-all, child.
You went viral after you revealed that you had some celebrities that wanted to get with you back in the day. You said you turned down 50 Cent, Shaq, Ice Cube, Usher.
You see they ain't say
and even Snoop Dogg.
Which one of them said something? Usher was like, please come here. I said, no, I'm gay. And then Snoop, I was on my period. Thank God I didn't go there because that would have just been horrible.
What about Shaq?
Well, he came to my house and the damn Jonathan woke up. So he just calling and in front of my house. And Jonathan was, I'm trying to put him to sleep. You know, I don't want him to know. You know, I got the kids in here. Couldn't put him to sleep, so I just stopped answering the phone.
Shaq's definitely going to text me when he sees this.
Just tell him, Donovan. I went to the hotel, me and old girl that's out there waiting for me, and we both panicked because he was just in a towel.
Who, 50?
Yes.
No,
and there was a lot of stuff going on that I was like, whew.
What about Ice Cube?
He was actually very respectful with his. So I came in and I did the little twirl around. And he was going to supposedly give me some work.
What work?
Twirled around again.
Wait, what work?
Some TV work.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Weren't you in Friday, though?
Yeah, I pulled up. I walked by the front car and him and Mike was like, damn!
What y'all think about that? She said she was actually in the movie Friday, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now because I kind of don't believe her a little bit like this much. I don't know. Did y'all know she was in the movie Friday? I gotta see because she wasn't Felicia. Like, what was she in Friday? I gotta figure it out. Which was I gotta go watch it again because I don't remember seeing her in Friday. Do anybody remember seeing Blueface's mama in Friday? I sure don't. Okay. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Oh, all right. I want to get to. I gotta get to Kiki. Kiki mom. Kiki Wyatt's. Not Kiki Wyatt. Kiki's mom goes off. Keke Palmer's mom goes off on Darius, y'all. And this shit, y'all know this shit been going on for quite some time now. I don't know why he just don't leave them alone. I don't know why he just don't he's getting on my nerves, this whole situation with Darius out here, honey, just doing the absolute most. Okay. He's doing the absolute most. Shout out to Kiki because she did announce today that she will also be hosting the BET Awards coming. What is it, Soul Train Awards or the BET Awards coming up? So shout out to her for that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and play this. This is the footage of, they're saying that Miss Sharon, which is Kiki's mom, where Darius is saying that she allegedly threatened him.
Where's my baby? You better
watch out. You might get a bullet in your motherfucker. Where's my baby? You better watch out. You might get a bullet in your.
What y'all think? Do y'all think he threatened her? Do y'all think he threatened? I mean, she threatened him. Do you think she threatened him? She said, you better watch out, or you gonna, okay, or you gonna get. All right. I don't think that. I wouldn't say she threatened him. I think she was pretty much letting him know, look, you better pipe down and you better get your ass up out of here, or something's gonna happen. I don't think she threatened him though. All right.
Me? I'm sure. I'm Wiggins. If only you actually like. What does that mean? Can you put it? He's trying to do the whole child actor parents sacrifice their childhood gag. Okay, well, we got $30 million today. Look at her. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sacrificing her, I guess. Okay, come on, Wiggins. But what did your mom do to you? Huh? She fucked you up. My mom's fine. You should have been about entertainment.
It's Kiki's mom.
Maybe you would have more gumption. Maybe you would have more shit to do it. Because your mama fucked you up. She turned you into a punk-ass mama boy who harasses a woman. What kind of bullshit is that? Your mama should be ashamed of herself. She should be telling you, why are you harassing this girl, Jerry? Why are you doing this? I say all the things to her. She's the one that wanted to come back around. Trust me, I didn't want this. But that makes no sense as to why you harass. You know, there's no need to say horrible things and send me this other picture. There's no reason for that. You do that because you're nuts. There's no reason for you to say that. Jezebel, calling me Haiti. That's all unnecessary. You do all of that unnecessarily because something's wrong with your mind. It's not normal. You sound like you have a broken brain and you need to go to see somebody because you're chemically imbalanced. There's nothing that I've done for you to stay on that page. People have endured more. I've endured more from you, and I don't do that to you. I don't sit up there and call you all kinds of names and do stuff like that. You randomly have an episode, and then you harass me for an hour straight. That's what you do. It's not normal. It's not necessary. You can just not talk to me. I'm gonna harass you. I'm just bisexual. He sleeps with men. You stupid motherfucker. I'm on Wiggins. Motherfucker on earth. You should know you spent my time with Rogan. You was a dumb motherfucker. And then you let your family, you let your brother talk you into, hey man, look, your brother's a pussy too. His reputation in Hollywood is he's a fuck boy. And he's an asshole. And nobody really likes him. Lauren London don't like his ass. I'm on Wiggins. So at the end of the day, you, the Jacksons, are fucking jokes. You guys are fucking jokes. That's what you are. You're a fucking joke. So don't blame Kiki for being a joke. You was a joke before you met her. I'm on Wiggins. So don't blame her.
Wow.
Don't call her cunt. And what man thinks they gonna call the mother of their child cunt, bitches, whore, you've been run through, but I'm gonna come and get the baby. What kind of mental motherfucker are you? Nobody does that, Darius. Nobody does that. One woman wants their child to go be with a man who calls them cunts and bitches. That's the stupidest thing I've ever. My daughter ever give you the baby after you call her a cunt. I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm on with it. Baby's gonna be back in my arms. Y'all, the inevitable's gonna happen. He's gonna grow up to be a man, a real man, and he's gonna go ahead and just come on over. All right. I'm his dad. I'm his dad. I don't care about what you all think. I don't care what you think, especially Kiki. I don't care about what anybody else thinks. Sharon, your opinion is very little to me. You're wasting your breath right now, Sharon. You're wasting your breath right now. You're wasting your breath right now. Trust me.
My Lord. Mama Sharon is snapping off on his ass, okay? Mama Sharon.
I'm on Wiggins. Bro, I've seen this like 20 different times, Sharon. It doesn't faze me anymore. None of what y'all do faze me anymore. Come on now. Where's my son at? Where's my son at? I'm on Wiggins. Okay. That's what I'm about to do. Okay. Yeah, okay. You are a dickless motherfucker. I'm sure. I don't know what the fuck my daughter does showing your lip dick ass. I'm about to fix it. I'm about to fix it. That's what you raised. That's what you raised. You are for? You probably dick still. Okay.
I'm on with you.
Dick suck.
Yeah.
You a dick sucking motherfucker.
All right, so about a bullet.
You keep fucking around, I might get somebody to fuck you.
All right, so about that bullet again.
You keep fucking with me, you might get a dick in your ass.
Okay.
Keep fucking with me.
Okay.
You motherfuckers don't know who you dealing with.
Y'all had no idea who you stepped up and played with, but it's
You
all
think
good.
I tried to be nice to you.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
No.
So I tried to be nice. But you gonna talk about my daughter? You gonna harass my daughter? You gonna talk about Usher? Usher is gay.
I'm on
You
with
and
you.
your stupid ass family don't even understand the business. Usher is gay, guys.
I'm with
Tell her
you.
to put some clothes on.
Gay.
Tell her to put some clothes on.
You be into Usher. You
Tell her
stupid motherfucker.
to put some clothes on.
You are stupid.
Tell her to put some clothes on.
You are a stupid man.
She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on. She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on.
His family are crazy, chaotic,
Yeah.
harassing
Okay.
people.
So what am I
They
saying
are
now?
harassing my family. They are harassing my daughter. And
Where's my
that's
son at?
not going to
Even
end.
Marcus Johnson, the nigga that your brother's named after, his
So,
kids
no,
told me
you
that
are
was
not
crazy.
allowed in the house.
He was the one
You
in
are
the
not
video.
allowed. Nowhere
They
around.
told me that you and your brother's crazy. It's crazy because your brother's named after their dad. And they said y'all are nuts.
I'm sure.
Mm.
I'm sure.
You got to go. Can he still hear me?
Oh yeah, he is.
I'm just waiting for my son. Where's my son at? It's football Sunday. He used to be with his family.
I'm on with you.
Fuck you, nigga. You ain't got a family. That bitch ass family, your dick sucking brother, your sister that you chose, your immigrant bitch ass mama, nigga, please.
They have nothing to do with this. They have nothing to do with this.
Jerry Springer family.
They have nothing to do with
Damn.
this.
Yeah, they do. They
No, they don't.
do. Your bitch ass
Come on,
mama,
Wiggins.
she fucked you up. She the one got you thinking you can go around and harass women because your daddy harassed her.
Okay.
And your grandmama told me his mama's crazy. We've never been able to do anything with her. I don't know why my son stayed with her, but yeah, she's crazy. And if Darius is listening to her, he should be ashamed of himself. That's what your damn grandmama told me.
That's what his dad
Your
said.
grandmama told me your mama was crazy, and that if you wanted to listen to your mama,
She's
then
schizophrenic, and so is
let
he.
you go.
You both need medicine.
The grandmama said that if you wanted to keep listening to your mama, then Kiki needed to let you go. Because Kiki is a brilliant person, and Darius should be lucky to have her. So if you think she's a cunt, you think she's a whore, then why don't you take your limp dick and find the woman that you want to find? Why are you over my daughter's house? Why are you going to
My son.
call her cunt bitches? Go
My
tell her
son.
you're a Mexican.
Why
My
harass
son.
me though?
My son.
Why harass me? You don't
My
have to
son.
harass me.
But for my son.
But you don't have to
My
harass me.
son. Where's my son? Where's my son?
You just stop harassing.
Where's my son? That's all I'm just asking for. I'm not here for her.
I'm on Wiggins.
Wow. That's a lot. I see y'all putting it in the chat. I kind of wish she would have kept the argument focused on him and towards him. I don't like that she brought Usher in and saying that he was gay and all that. Like, that's, do you have proof on that? I don't like that, because Usher, he's an innocent bystander in this situation. What does he have to do with it? I get it, your daughter went to go see Usher at his concert. Excuse me, drink too much water. But I don't think she should have brought Usher into it. That was bad taste to do that. Because Usher had nothing to do with this situation. But Mama is street. Mama got a mouth on her, y'all. I'm that way when I'm mad. I ain't even gonna lie. I go for the jugular. I don't be giving a hot damn. Then when I go back and think about it, I be like, damn, I snapped off on somebody's ass. But Mama is hood, okay? Mama don't have no filter. But I also get the fact that she is upset at the fact that this has been going on for quite some time. And the fact that it's her daughter. She's being a mom. She's been a protective mom, okay? And she's been a protective mom like any mom would. Who wants to sit back and watch their daughter go through that, having a guy? He just seems to be very arrogant. Where's my son? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, put some clothes on there. He has no respect for Kiki's mom at all. You can tell he don't respect Kiki's mom at all. He don't respect Kiki, and he don't respect Kiki's mom at all. He probably don't respect women at all. You have some men that's like that have that Kevin Samuels, not Kevin Samuels, but what's his name? Kevin, the guy that died. That mentality. They have that mentality where they don't respect women, and they don't think women should have an existence. That it's just a man's world, and whatever a man say, that's just, that's the kind of mentality it seems that he has. He's very fucking disrespectful. And if he don't soon watch it, he gonna run into somebody just gonna put them good old paws on his ass, and that's what he needs. And I don't promote violence in any way, shape, or form, baby, but he need his ass beat. I'm sorry. I'm saying right here, you need, yeah. You do. Tasha K, come handle him. Did y'all see Tasha K video, baby, where she stomped dude like roaches, honey? Like she stomped his ass like she was killing roaches up in there. I said, yeah. All right, but let's continue, honey. Let's continue. As we know, all the mess that's been going on with this Tamar situation. I'm about tired of the situation, to be honest, with this Tamar and James Wright situation, y'all. It's so much. Jesus. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because that's what's trending, and we have to talk about trending topics, okay? Y'all talking about grit ball. Y'all are a mess, and I already know what y'all talking about, and I ain't even gonna get in the middle of it, okay? I know exactly what you're talking about. All right.
Me, James.
That's Tamar's tour manager talking about what happened.
Tamar in that room. At the end of the show, Chrisean walked up to Tamar. Troy brought her out a cake. Tamar put her hands in the cake. She had a right hand full of cake and some cake in her mouth. And Chrisean came out and was like, "Where you going, sis? Gotta go on stage." And I'm looking like, huh? I'm like, what's happening? And Tamar like, the show is over. What do you mean? She said, I'm about to go on stage. And she's like, huh? You ain't been out? You haven't went out there already? Because she was supposed to go out during the twerk session. She hadn't been out. Chrisean hadn't been out. So I was like, come on, ladies, let's just take this in the dressing room. And in the dressing room, it was me, Tamar, and Chrisean. Tamar was trying to figure out why didn't Chrisean go out during the twerk session? Chrisean breaks down and starts crying. And I felt bad, and the Holy Ghost in me, because I carry it everywhere with me. I began to give her a hug and everything like that, because I like Chrisean. As the time went on, Chrisean was explaining that this happens to her all the time, and she felt some sort of way because she felt embarrassed. So Tamar is still asking, like, well, what happened? What happened? Why didn't she go out? And I'm like, shit, I'm trying to figure out what happened too. David and Mooney come in. Mooney was saying that Chrisean was not on the side of the stage, and when it was time for the twerk part, Mooney is a choreographer and he also does makeup. Mooney was saying Chrisean was not on the side of the stage. At this point, Chrisean is like, yes, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. And I was like, okay, and I'm trying to calm everybody down. Just let's do this a peaceful conversation because Chrisean is upset. She's very upset. And I'm like, okay. Then James comes in the room. So at this point, it's me, Chrisean, David, Mooney, Tamar, James. James comes in the room and notices that Chrisean is upset. By the mirror, Chrisean is on the right-hand side. James is right next to her. He was consoling her. And I was literally right next to James. And Tamar asking James, well, what happened? Why didn't Chrisean go out there during the twerk session? And James said, we was looking for her on the side of the stage, and she was not on the side of the stage. And Chrisean got very upset, and she was like, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. Where else would I go, man? You lying? Like, that's cap. I was on the side of the stage. Like, I was there on the side of the stage. And James said, no, you wasn't. We called for you there. Chrisean said, say I wasn't there one more time. Say I wasn't there on the side of the stage one more time. James was like, I'm telling you, we was calling you and you. I'm like, oh shit. Literally happened just like that. And here I am, like, this girl just hit this boy a couple of times with them big ass rings on her finger. I get Chrisean to the other side of the room. At this point, James' face is leaking with blood. Mooney and James, get her ass out of here. Da, da, da. You know, I'm like, okay, everybody calm down. People trying to get in the door. And I'm stopping people from coming in the door. Troy was one of the people that I stopped from coming in the door. Tamar walks over to Chrisean. That is like, she said, that is like my blood brother. You cannot just go hitting my blood brother in his face. What is wrong with you? What's happening? All of this is going on. I got Chrisean out of the room when Bandcamp came in the room. I walked out of the room and I called the police. I went to the head of security at Novo and I asked them, I said, I need somebody to get up here right now. Somebody has just been assaulted. They asked me questions. They said, who? I said, James. I said, can you call the police? You know what Novo told me? Novo said they cannot call the police. I had to call the police. I went and called 911. You can call 911 are public records. You can call 911. You can check the records. Right after immediately happened, I called 911. It took the police over 2 hours to get to the Novo. I was not leaving until the police came. The police did come. A police report was reported. And for everybody to jump online to say something about Tamar is wild. Everybody say James is lying is wild.
What y'all think? He gave a rundown of the occurrences that happened. Chrisean was high and they're saying she was drunk that night. So that like I said, that kind of fueled her, which she's always so, but that did kind of fuel, and maybe she was not in the right place on the side of the stage when it was time for her to come out. And when they called for them to come out on stage, she missed it. Or maybe she was running her mouth and not paying attention. Like the show is run by a certain time. Okay, this time this is going to happen. At this time, we're going to have the twerk contest. At this time, you know, Tamar's going to sing her song. So if you're not paying attention when they cue you to come on stage and you miss that, that's your fault. Everybody that's going to be participating in the show, you have to pay attention for when your part comes. Now, they said she got there late as hell anyway. I mean, if Tamar is inviting you to be on her show, see that as an opportunity for you to network and be there and get your, you know, get your shine, get your moment. But you can't be showing up late because you think you Chrisean Rock. This ain't the Zeus Network, sis. And then the fact that you don't went in there with these thick ass rings, and I told y'all, if y'all follow her on social media, she's always wearing these big ass bulky rings that look like brass knuckles on her fingers. And then punch this man multiple times in the face, and then he will not go live and show his face because his face is fucked up. Okay, his mouth is effed up, his teeth. Like, he had to go to the dentist and get his shit fixed. And she needs to be held accountable for that. You can't put your hands on people like that. And that was not warranted. Like, he's telling you we didn't see you on this, and that's all he said. She said, say one more time that I wasn't on the side of the stage. That's bully behavior, Chrisean. That is bully behavior. You're not thinking about the fact that you have a daughter, well, son. You're not thinking about the fact that you're a mama and you have a son. You're not thinking about the fact that one day you're going to put your hands on somebody and they're going to beat your ass thoroughly out here. You cannot fight everybody. I don't know what the anger is within her, the way she feels like every situation she got to be fighting. But sis, you need to bring it down. That was just not warranted for you to put your hands on him. Nowadays, you can't do that. You got to be smart about it. Now, it's different if you're defending yourself. If you're defending yourself, fine. Let them swing first. Let them touch you first. Then you go in for the juggler. And that's just how I roll. I ain't gonna touch you first, but bitch, you gonna know you was touched when I do. That's on period. Because popos will take all your ass straight off the jail. Can't be out here touching folk first. Now, had he put his hands on you first, then you have all the reason and all right to swing off and do what you need to do. But the fact that you just swung on this man because he said he did not see you on the side of the stage, that's bully behavior. And that was uncalled for. You not have to punch that man in the face like that. And possibly break his nose. You have to pay for that. Now the state is going to pick up these damn charges now that this police report was filed, because he had to go to the hospital. And anytime you have any type of domestic abuse or assault, he was injured, of course the police is going to come in there when the nurses come in to check him out and say, hey, what happened to you? If he say I was assaulted by someone, boom, police are going to come in and take a report, and they're going to take it from there. So it's no longer the fact that if James is going to file for whatever or press charges, the state going to pick it up. So it's really out of his hands. So Chrisean was in video saying, well, is there a video? I didn't do anything. I didn't do. Yes, you did. So because you felt like you had this rapport with Tamar and you didn't think she was going to speak, and now she's mad at Tamar because Tamar did a video saying that something did happen, that Chrisean did put her hands on James. So now she's mad at Tamar and going to tell Tamar, well, be safe out here. So what is that, like an empty threat now, Chrisean, where you telling this girl, be safe? Like, what's really going on here? Like, girl, you know you hit this guy. It was several people that witnessed it, that witnessed this incident. Like, stop it. I can't stand people like that, child. Then you want to be crying. I'm getting off social media. Why? What you off social media for, girl? Get back on there. Get back on there and continue to be ratchet like you've been doing. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't do anything. Everybody can say what they want to say about me, but I'm still going to be me. God got me. God know the truth. God know that you put your hands on this man. How's his face all fucked up and his teeth and stuff is like that? We had to go to the dentist. Child. Y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the second part of Love and Marriage Huntsville. For those of you that don't want to watch the episode, because somebody was asking, Carrie, why are we watching old episodes? Well, I told y'all before, we watch these older episodes so that we can tie in what is going on with the new shows, with the new season in terms of what's going on or what happened in older seasons, okay? So we already played part 1 of season 3 reunion, and we're going to go ahead and play part 2 of season 3 reunion, okay? We're going to play that and we're going to listen in. All right. Of course, you guys know OWN does not like us to show their stuff, so we will listen in. All right. You guys have watched the show enough to know their voices and who is speaking when they're speaking, so I think we're going to get through it, okay? And I can narrate to those of you. I'll be narrating a little bit throughout so you guys will know who's speaking and what's being said, okay? All right. So let's make sure I'm getting the right one. Yeah, so this is part 2. Let's get past this ad. Now, of course, you know they're going to be talking about the whole incident with Ariane and all this mess going on with Martell cheating. All right. They're in the dressing room. Tisha and Marcel are in the dressing room going in for the next part of the segment.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Destiny's going. They're showing Destiny. Destiny's going on to the stage to do her questioning segment, okay? All the cast are going back to the stage.
Round 2. Who's next? Boom, 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 boom. You having fun?
He said there's no food in the kitchen.
So Destiny has joined the cast on stage so she can answer her questions, okay?
10, 5, 4.
Welcome back to the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. And welcome, Destiny!
Y'all remember that? Destiny. That's the cast. Everybody on stage. Y'all remember that one. Y'all remember the teacher had on the orange dress, okay?
I'm gonna have to give you a prayer cloth so you can just, you know,
I'm single. They're ready to meet.
these men aren't though.
Wait a minute, they not looking?
I'm looking and I don't like women, so.
Child.
I mean, you look good, Destiny. I'll go half on the baby.
Oh, so he's gonna go help on the baby. Child.
Coming up, can you share the reason why you were unable to really speak candidly about your divorce on camera? Have you been reading some of the social media comments that people have been saying about you?
I was surprised I didn't jump off a bridge.
Damn.
Welcome back to the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. And welcome, Destiny! Let me tell y'all about Destiny. Destiny came on the scene as an excited newlywed and an opinionated friend. Right? So when things took a turn for the worse in her marriage, everybody was shocked, of course, leaving all of us wondering what really went down. Check it out.
Being a new wife, I don't feel like men compromise as much as we do. Right. Even with the baby. Well, I do most of the work, of course. So baby, don't be happy with the baby. Sometimes I feel like he's checked out.
You taking my last name is very, very important to me.
Why I wanted to keep my last name because of my relationship with my mother and my brother that was murdered. That is my last connection to my family. Right. And I didn't talk about this in counseling.
I didn't tell you that I was officially divorced.
It's kind of hard. Like now I'm like, maybe I should have told him I was going through because it's like I'm in a different space and everybody's like, oh my God, wait, are you okay? And I'm like, sis, I'm good. Like, I'm good.
It comes to us to put the work in, though. You know what I'm saying?
Because did you put the work in and make yours?
See, that's why y'all ass getting a damn divorce right now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why Mel and I got a divorce because of her mouth. Y'all too much alike. That's what it is.
No, you got divorced because you were cheating.
The only thing that I hate is that we didn't get a chance to really be a family. Yeah, that's the only thing that gets me. Super bossy, like making that $1 million deal on the phone while you're getting hair and makeup done all at the same time. This year has been crazy for you, and you're just still moving and shaking. So
yeah, because don't nobody care about your sad story. You gotta keep on working hard. Well,
There you go.
I mean, thank you for turning it around because them waterworks is about to start. I want to keep my lashes on.
Well, a lot of questions have poured in about you and LeBaric. None of us could prepare ourselves to hear that you were divorced. So can you tell us what happened?
As much as I wanted the relationship to work, I feel like we were together for a long time. And then when we were finally in the same state and living together, and then we had a baby, and then COVID hit, it was just a lot.
One of the things that the audience saw was your reluctance in talking about your divorce. Can you share the reason why you were unable to really speak candidly about your divorce on camera?
Well, initially, I was fighting for my marriage, so I didn't want to speak about it when we were in bad places because I didn't know where it was going.
Is that something that LeBaric requested?
LeBaric didn't put anything on me. I chose to not speak about it.
Okay.
For the sake of law.
Before you got married, how long were you and LeBaric together?
We were together for 5.5 years before we got married. So we were married for almost 2 years.
And where did things go wrong within those 2 years of that marriage? Did he cheat on you?
No.
Okay. Were you unfaithful?
No.
Okay.
We had breaks.
They had breaks in their marriage. Y'all hear that? After 2 years of being married.
We'll be here for another.
Why do you break after 2
That's a
years?
man's answer.
But no, so, Martell, obviously, when you went to go see Destiny at her store, she was expressing the dissolution of your relationship with Melody. And you felt that she was too outspoken, and that's one thing her and Melody had a comment. You made a comment that that's why LeBaric's divorcing you. You two are too outspoken, and men don't like that. That's why your ass is going through. Okay, now we're doing emojis.
Mel throwing up the clown thing, y'all.
That's the reason why you're also going divorce.
Why is it a clown place, though? Just curious.
Because for you to say that the reason you going through a divorce, hence me and Melody also divorced y'all's mouth, y'all talk too much.
A man don't want a mouthy woman. They try to overpower men at certain times. You know.
And I would agree, Dustin, when you say that as women, we want respectful men who cherish and honor us and treat us delicately. Okay.
What has LeBaric said to you about the reason why? Because he filed for divorce.
He did. 3 weeks after I had my son.
Wait. 3 weeks after you gave birth to Law, LeBaric filed for divorce. Amiga.
You can't go back and say childish because that, to me, that door is going to swing both ways.
Absolutely. I own my part in all of it.
You should have had that energy when you said it the first time.
Are there things that you guys know about Tiffany and Lewis that they have neglected to share on camera?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Use kayak to book flights.
It sounds like it's been some issues with Tiffany and Lewis for quite some time because everybody on the cast said in unison, yes, that there's some things that they know about the two of them. So I'm thinking this might have been some stuff going on before the baby even got here. That's what I'm thinking.
The reason
We'll
why.
see.
Because he filed for divorce?
He did. 3 weeks after I had my son.
Wait. 3 weeks after you gave birth to Law, LeBaric filed for divorce. Did you know that? No. We saw in the clips that he was very adamant about you taking on his last name, and he didn't want to hyphenate it. So was this a buildup of him feeling like, as his wife, you should have taken his last name?
We had already talked about it, and then when it came to really doing it, it was always an issue. Like, it was always, well, you just take my whole name. But what is that with men? I'm just asking. I promise. I'm sorry, Carlos. No, we had this conversation.
I think that's a lot of this stuff stems from men want to leave a legacy, you know, and have their name on things. And so, we started seeing the stories of the greatest people, and they all have names, and the names will live down through history.
You just have to know where your deal breakers are. He wouldn't have married me if I was not going to take his name. Right. I mean, that's just a simple fact. If
he
you don't want to
marry
me, then don't take my name, and we won't get married. You see what I'm saying? To some people, it's that much of a deal breaker.
Yeah.
And legacy is that much of a deal breaker. When I had Jalen, I didn't name Jalen after his dad. Hence, my dad actually was brought to tears because Jalen will carry on the Grant name. So he called me because he was proud that Jalen was a Grant. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's meaningful.
It's meaningful. It's legacy.
It's extremely meaningful.
It's legacy.
At the end of the day, I don't fault anybody for getting a divorce or staying together. It's you decided that this is more important to me than a marriage, and you made that decision. And we can't go back and say childish, because that, to me, that door is going to swing both ways. That says,
absolutely. I own my part in all of it.
You should have had that energy when he said it the first time.
When he said what?
If this guy says, hey, I'm going to leave you if this don't happen.
He did say that.
Important. Oh, well, I guess I'm just throwing things out there.
Yeah, you did. You're making up stuff again.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's how you got that little...
Huh?
You're not a man, but you got that little thing on you.
I do. It's a big one.
She said it's big. Listen, can I say this on?
That's why the very didn't want to be her ass.
BDE.
She's like a beta man, and I give her that.
Where's the man that can bring a woman out of me?
Well, that's not my thing. I'm married. I'm not even
well, there you go. How is your relationship like now with LeBerick?
He's my biggest fan, I guess. We have our good days and bad. Like, I have been open to co-parenting in the way that he wants to co-parent. Let him be in my space, even after the divorce. Let him come over and spend time with his son. And I'm in the home cooking and washing clothes. I let him come over and cook a meal.
So are you dating now? Are you seeing anybody exclusively?
I am not. No, I wanted a hot girl summer, but COVID has kept it really lukewarm for me.
Oh. Well, Maurice and Kimmy is next to you. So
is it me, or do y'all think that Moses has something to do with Destiny's marriage not working out? She's saying here she wasn't dating, but then she said in an older episode, see, that's why I like to go back, because I be catching people in lies. She said in an older episode that she and Moses have been knowing each other for some years, even before LeBerick. I feel like she was still keeping in contact with Moses during the time that she was married to LeBerick, and I'm going to say allegedly, and I don't think he wanted that. Don't no man want you probably texting and interacting with another man so much, and then coincidentally you dating this man after right after you and LeBerick break up. I find that to be very strange, Destiny, but let's continue.
There's always opportunities.
Destiny, I'm about to take my girl.
Kimmy got a lot to handle, baby. Listen.
I am open to dating. Absolutely.
Okay.
Me too. I'm like, I'm getting there.
So are you open to Jalen?
Listen.
What are we open to?
Close your mouth, Melody.
Would you like to date Jalen?
I wouldn't do that to him or Kimmy.
Do what to him?
He's a grown man, girl.
BDE. Please. It's been a year or two. I heard that little boy.
But listen, I know that was hard for you to talk about, so I appreciate you being honest and candid. And at the end of the day, it is your destiny to be on this show. And
I don't think so, Carlos.
I thank you.
No worries. All right, so next, there's a new couple in town, and their names are Tiffany and Lewis Whitlow. It's safe to say that these two ruffled a few feathers on their arrival, but they also brought a new perspective to these seasoned couples. We'll hear more from them after the break.
Yeah, I think something's really going on.
Coming up.
I don't think that you're qualified to even give advice.
There's certain things that's in front of your face that you don't see.
And there's certain things I do see.
Yeah, but you don't acknowledge.
Something been going on with Tiffany and Lewis. I'm sorry. Their marriage been in trouble, I think.
Huntsville reunion. Lovebirds Lewis and Tiffany Whitlow stepped on the scene as newlyweds, giving us a fresh look at happiness and transparency. Let's check it out.
We're going to be newlyweds forever. We're going to love hard. We're going to work hard. So how are you liking your haircut?
Yeah, we was in the car. I actually threw the window of my head.
Now look at Tiff and Lewis
you want to be
here.
there for all of the firsts.
See how much they look like there?
Hopefully, through being transparent, other people will know that they can do
You
the
can't
same
look at
thing.
her.
Monster's gonna keep playing as long as they yell, Monster!
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to recall, was he vaping in the bathroom or something?
I definitely feel like I need to talk to Tiffany about bringing up the issue with Monster vaping.
He brought up something about my son. I think that it was not right.
I really felt blindsided.
I was headed to the bar to get a drink. Can we talk? No, let me get a shot first. I'm glad that shot didn't happen. Shit, that could have been totally different with a little lick on my sister.
Drag his ass up out of there.
Ain't nobody,
Ain't
nobody get shot. Ain't nobody get stabbed. It's a situation.
When I first met T, let me tell you something. The woman owns the world. And in the last year or so, the first time I ever see her doubt herself about anything.
A wife without confidence is a true liability. She definitely might see a problem where a problem may not exist.
While they were playing basketball, he wondered if maybe you weren't confident in who you are.
We're going to need to limit the pillow talk. I don't need to be hearing stuff from my wife, but I told y'all. And I'm saying
Yeah, but are you you should communicate openly with your wife?
I'm kind of talking to Lewis right now.
And maybe that's why Tisha and Marceau's marriage isn't that great. They don't talk to each other about little issues or important issues.
Welcome, Tiffany,
Wow, Tiffany.
and Lewis, to the show.
Thank you.
Were you a fan of the show before you two joined?
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is you made a lasting impression, Tiffany, on the audience. Some may consider a bad impression. One of the dark sides of social media is people really try to take you down. A lot of people have petitioned for you to be fired off the show. A lot of people have labeled you messy, trifling, rude.
Trifling.
Have you been reading some of the social media comments that people have been saying about you?
I have heard some comments.
But if they say that about you, you're doing a hell of a great job. That's why.
Shut up,
All jokes
Martell.
aside, like, how are you handling that?
The first week was really hard. I think that people, they wanted to see, what Martell and Mel were up to and what Tisha was up to. I mean, they were like, who are these people and what are they doing? And it was so many people at one. It wasn't 2,000 people. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of people. I was surprised I didn't jump off a bridge.
Damn, Tiffany.
The Love and Marriage Huntsville audience
Not that
do
serious.
not like change. When Destiny first came on, they read Destiny for filth. They read so dark for filth, called them corny. It takes time for people to like you. But you being this woman's husband, having to see your wife deal with this pain, did you have any regrets in that moment?
No, it wasn't a regret. We knew what we were signing up for. We knew that everybody has an opinion.
Somebody's always going to have something to say. And at the end of the day, whether they're talking about you negatively or positively, your name is coming out of their mouth.
So, Tisha, you feel like you don't see the real Lewis and Tiffany. Why is that?
Tamar.
When I talk to Tiffany, I'm not getting any real meat. Give me some information. Like, well, you can ask me questions. I'm like, I don't know you to ask you questions. I don't know what to ask of you.
You don't need
So
no
you've
meat,
been married before.
big ass.
So what happened in that marriage? She was like, oh, when I cheated, I'm like, you cheated on your high school boyfriend. That is totally different than your husband. She's laying out what she wants us to see of her, but not real tea.
But you don't
Not
either.
information.
We know when we're seeing something fake.
So you feel like they're BSing y'all too?
Absolutely.
They're BSing.
And y'all BSing us.
So you feel like Lewis and Tiffany are BSing the world with their picture-perfect marriage. Tiffany, they feel like you're not being transparent and you are bullshitting the audience.
So first of all, Tisha wanting to get to know me and saying, give me the tea, in normal life and business, that is not how relationships work.
Any information, I don't know anything about you, though.
What it seems is the way that y'all are speaking, sometimes it comes across as rehearsed. And it seems like it's not like, where's the real y'all?
It's just surface.
Like, it's surface.
Well, it's not like they've been around for a long time either. Y'all beating them up like they've been here for 3 years and we don't know about it.
But they got opinions though. Like they've been here for 3 years. It matters.
This is where I think the dividing line comes in. When you talk about transparency and those kind of things, for me, in my dictionary, it means I'm trying to be transparent about me. Like when we talked about Monster, the first encounter was you telling us about us.
When you look at that scene and how it was brought up, what was your first reaction to that?
First reaction was, why are we talking about children? Why are we even talking about this? I mean, it didn't have a place in the conversation. It just seemed like it was abrupt. And hey, I got some dirt. Let me talk about your kid. This is something we don't do.
Planned Parenthood.
Well, more so, with them talking about your child, I mean, hell, you don't talk about it. You don't really do shit for them. So if it takes them talking about your child, no, you shouldn't talk about nobody's kids, just so that you can talk about it or even acknowledge them, because we heard that you won't even there with Kimmy with your son. So what's it giving? Child, we're back.
When you look at that scene, what was your first reaction to that?
First reaction was, why are we talking about children? It just seemed like, hey, I got some dirt. Let me talk about your kid. This is something we don't do.
I was extremely caught off guard by the conversation, which is probably a good thing, because our relationship, we probably would have started off way worse if I really had my wits about me and I wasn't caught off.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Miss wanting to talk about my daughter.
And that's my whole point. I don't disagree.
And listen, none of us condone that.
And none of us condoned it. But Martell, here's where my other issue comes in. Because like at the table, like Mel, none of us said, ooh, let's not talk about that. That the focus instantly turned to, oh, Kimmy, you didn't know? Nobody was like, because nobody didn't like that. I didn't think that was right either. Yeah. Children don't come out your mouth.
So you felt like Melody, being a mother, should have defended you or said something to Tiffany in that moment?
I think all of us were surprised. And I didn't say much in that moment because I was stunned.
Did you know this information prior to Tiffany saying on the show?
Had never heard it. I was shocked too. You know, I didn't like seeing the grass scene. I was like, bro, take the shot. Because what we're going to do is that whole Scott DNA, we're going to be up in there and we'll toss it around and get it figured out. Because that shot going to do. That shot's not going to do nothing.
So you felt he was selling whoop tickets?
Yeah, because you was in the moment. And in the moment, everything's like, yeah, we're good. But then when you get at the house, he lucky I didn't get that shot. And I was like,
what did you mean by that?
The conversation would have been very different from the perspective of me not being in tune to a very serious conversation. It would have been very different.
Different how?
It would have been different from the perspective of, okay, I get it. Just like I said, nobody got shot, nobody got stabbed, nobody was hurt. I understand the perspective of kids, and we talked about that. The apologies have been sent from that perspective.
But that's where my problem comes in, because it was an apology, and then behind the apology is the but for and the back pedal.
To clear the butt is out. It's a straight apology, bottom line. We don't play about kids. There's no in-betweens on that one.
Are there things that you guys know about Tiffany and Lewis that they have neglected to share on camera?
100%.
Yes.
I think when opportunities arise to be transparent, y'all have kind of brushed them under the rug a little bit. I heard Tiffany got fired from the chamber.
Look at Kimmy. Messy as hell.
Did you get fired from the chamber?
No. I feel like I heard it from a really valid source of a person who's still at the chamber.
You think Tiffany's lying right now?
I feel like there's a conversation of transparency there.
Melody, you've been friends with Tiffany for 7 years. Do you agree that Tiffany does not come across transparent?
And when it comes to her transparency, I've known Tiffany in a business setting.
Right.
So her personal business, I'm not really privy to, because I've known her as a businesswoman to businesswoman. You know what I mean? Same function, same events. So you're saying you have no opinion on whether you feel like she's being transparent or not?
Have you heard?
Is that what your answer? I have been.
Is Kimmy and Maurice being transparent, or are they hiding behind this storyline that they've been hiding behind for some years here now? I'm about sick of them. Kimmy doing a whole lot of talking in this damn reunion, and I need her to be quiet because she started irritating me.
And heard people asking her stuff and her answering them. This is my point. If you don't want to, stop acting like you're so transparent and everybody else is not. That's my only issue.
That's my issue.
That's my only issue.
That's my issue.
I'm not even saying.
None of y'all have been transparent. Y'all want to be real about it.
And I don't claim to be transparent. But here's the thing, though, man.
Yeah,
it's like y'all
implied.
confusing
You
what the
didn't
word
say it. It's
transparency
implied.
means. Transparency ain't. I'm transparent. Ask me a question. That's called honesty. Transparent means that you can see through me. So we shouldn't have to ask you. It's coming out.
No.
So, when you look at Lewis and Tiffany, do you see a successful marriage?
Well, I think that you got off to a great start, and so did everybody. You know, it's easy to celebrate that first year. This doesn't take commitment. Matter of fact, you'd be embarrassed to get divorced in the first year. You know?
You almost made it to 2.
Okay, right.
Keep it talking.
Right. So this is the I can't give up now stage. My thing is that, you know, I don't like how opinionated they are about something with they have such little experience in. I know that having a long marriage is more than reading a book on love and reciting it to me. You guys have not shared right now, besides you getting your son's haircut, and her not knowing, which is nothing. You guys haven't shown.
What have y'all shown?
I'm saying you guys haven't showed any expertise. You say transparency, but you haven't showed expertise.
What is expertise?
I'm saying that not even an expert. I don't think that you're qualified to even give advice, unless you're giving advice to someone that's not married.
And that's still your opinion.
You guys right now, to me, are the ideal couple. Wait till year 2. I'm gonna need you to have some success under your belt, and I would like to see what you guys do with all this knowledge after you hit that road.
Just sit back and watch.
And to me, that I will. And I'm not thinking, I'm not hoping or anything bad. I'm saying is that right now we're just a kid that's happy to be married.
That sounds good. This ain't my first time around though. That's all I can say.
I don't mean this in any kind of disrespect. You guys been married for 11 months, and the previous ones failed.
I was married for 5 years and we got a divorce, and what you do take from a divorce is wisdom. I can still give you valid advice that will help your relationship right now. It's up to you to take that advice.
Talk to my son, tell anybody.
Of course he can.
Get a divorce. Doesn't make you an expert in marriage. It makes you an expert in divorce. It's not making you an expert.
No, it does not.
Makes you experience
not
in
necessarily.
divorce.
No, it makes you realize what you up on and you learn things.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
That to me is like someone said, I lost 7 games, and so now I know how to win. You can realize what you messed up on a marriage inside of that same marriage.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that's in front of your face that you don't see.
And there's certain things I do see.
Yeah, but you don't acknowledge.
So Tiffany, how do you feel about what Marcel was
Louis
saying?
gonna go back and forth if he don't do nothing else.
Opinion, just like everyone has an ass.
Okay, well, don't share your ass.
I listen to other people's opinions.
I don't listen to people's ass.
It's something about the new people in the group. Every time they come to the group, they have to give me and Marcel advice. And we've been married the longest. So I'm like, put some respect on our marriage.
You don't put no respect in your marriage when your own husband don't put no respect. You always throw out that they've been married the longest. Girl, y'all marriage is the most toxic on the whole damn stage.
It's just crazy.
She kills me with that.
You are. Miss Opinionated thinks I'm judgmental.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're so snappy.
Destiny, what is your friendship like with Melody now?
I haven't spoken to Melody since we wrapped. I have to have my own time. Tisha, yes, that's what I said.
I don't think you know how to be a real friend.
I go hard for my friend. That's the truth. Like that.
You feel like you go hard for Kimmy and Kim doesn't go hard for you.
Lie.
I don't
She
say
does not
this.
go hard. When have I not went hard for you, Kimmy? When have you, Tisha?
Ooh. Do your kids know about your other son? Melody told them.
If I told my children that you had a child, whenever we pulled up while you were there with your baby mama and your child, my kids was crying, and I had to calm them down.
Over there.
It's the whole picture right now. You're pathetic because here's the thing: I don't have to protect your life.
Boom.
What made you think Melody would listen to anything you had to say? But you think she'll listen to you? You're just saying stuff to hear yourself talk.
Come on, Miss Van. What y'all think about that episode? All right, so there is another part. We will not play it tonight. We'll have to catch it tomorrow. What do y'all think? I like that reunion. The next one is going to be Wanda and Miss Van, honey, going back and forth. And Melody and Martell are going to be going back and forth, where Melody is going to let Martell know that, well, Martell is going to be trying to tell Melody that she's the one that put it out there about Knox being born. and telling the kids, and Mel is gonna be like, no, I didn't. We just happened to be driving by the restaurant and they saw you with Ariane and Knox. And my kids were crying and hysterical. Okay. Martell didn't want to tell them. But my thing is, if you are so, like Martell always like to say, I'm proud of all of my kids. Well, what took you so long to tell your children about Knox? That's what I never understood. And to this day, I don't understand. What took you so long to tell your 4 children from Melody about Knox? If you love all your children equally and you were not ashamed, as he liked to say about his son, what took you so long to tell them, hey, look, daddy messed up and you guys got another little brother or whatever from so and so and so? It took him. I don't think he was going to tell his kids until Melody pressed him on that. He probably would have waited till Knox was like 18 years old and then say, oh, by the way, look, this is your brother. I don't feel like he would have told them kids had Melody not pressed him on the situation. And the fact that she told his ass, don't tell the kids unless I'm present because I want to be there to comfort them and be there for them. He still did it anyway, out of spite. Oh, Lord, Martell, baby. He irks me to no end. But that is it for that particular reunion. We will have to do part 3 tomorrow in addition to other great hot topics, okay? Somebody said, here we go, thick tongue. Tisha got on my nerves with that whole, well, we've been married the longest and y'all got to put some respect on my marriage. Girl, you put some respect on your own damn marriage because your husband is sitting right beside you. Don't have no respect for it, okay? And neither do you. But let's get on out of here, guys. Mods, thank y'all for doing such an awesome job. Caramelians, thank y'all for joining the channel and supporting the channel as well. Please hit that like button. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we have more videos, which is all the time, okay? Car Chronicles is in the morning. I hope you guys enjoy the topics that I pulled for you guys. Feel free to leave comments because I do read them. And let me know what y'all think about it, okay? Because we have some really juicy, great topics. Let me know what you think about Keke Palmer's mom snapping off on Darius. Let me know what you think about the situation with Will Smith and his friend, honey, putting him out there and Jada saying that they're going to sue. Guys, it's so much. Mama D going back and forth with Bambi, child. Them two they're going to fight until the death, child. But yes, thank y'all for joining. All right. Thank you for any super chats and or super stickers and or cash apps that you guys may have given the channel tonight as well. Okay. Let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys all the way down to the ground and goodbye.